So here's Alice being cuddled by her mother. Just the proud father holding his precious daughter. You're a very, very good girl. You're very well behaved. You're very cute. Oh, hang on. Brow's following. No, we're all right.
I really do remember having a really happy childhood. Like, my parents were always supportive of everything that I did, and like I remember watching the sports days videos and I was terrible, but Mum always stood there on the sidelines like cheering me on, and that made me happy no matter how badly I did.
Well, you were a very happy child, cute as a child when you were very young, and always very friendly and affectionate to your sister and your family.
Here she goes. Getting bigger and bigger. And the lens. Hello.
What did you like? It's cold, it's cold.
Gadgy. Oh, you little show off. Play with your toys. Well, you used to watch a lot of television. You used to like watching Milkshake. You used to do this. You and Imogen used to do the odd plays and things, and you liked dressing up. You always like to dress up and do your hair and things.
Presents.
We've had lots of lovely family holidays, you know, and I enjoy, you know, swimming and seeing you in the sea, bouncing around in the sea, building sandcastles with your daddy, bossing him around. I remember you used to boss him around and tell him where to put each sandcastle and what shell where and here and there, because it all had to be exact to your liking. And then you'd lose interest and he'd just carry on his own, building the sandcastle for you.
Bicycle!
Oh, is that what you wanted?
Arling, you're doing a very good job. You're better than Mummy. That's right, throw him on the floor like Mummy does. You're more confident about yourself. You've still got your same morals. You've always had a good sense of what's right and wrong, and you don't like to be wrong. You don't like to do things wrong, break the law or anything, or even what you consider break your own moral code, which is something which you should be proud of.
Family holidays were definitely like one of my favourite moments. Like, I remember collecting shells at the beach constantly. I had buckets full, and my dad stored them in the shed, and he's only cleared them out a few years ago, but they stank so bad because like they literally just obviously gone rotten, and like, oh yeah, it wasn't good.
Oh, we got your head.
I think we're going for.
Remembering you playing in the basement in France when we lived in France, playing with your dolls and your Barbies and your Sylvanians, making a parade through the basement. And then since you've gone to university, I mean, you've really taken on, you know, looking after yourself and living your life and having, you know, a good group of friends around you, and you know, really put yourself out there socially and everything to, you know, so that you've had a lot of good experiences since you went to uni,
I think they definitely found it hard when I chose my degree, because I think they worried about like my career prospects in acting, producing, just in general. And they seem to understand more about my degree now and how passionate I am about it. So they're definitely supportive now.
Well, I mean, I think you definitely developed into a very determined young lady, and I think you really do, you know, really stick to the task. You're very organised ahead of time, and I think.
You were quite attention seeking when you were younger, and you weren't very respectful of people's personal space. I don't know whether that had anything to do with your anxiety, but that was something you grew out of. You're quite hard on yourself. You used to look back, you used to blame yourself for things. I don't know if that was a sign of anxiety, but on the whole, I would say you were just fairly normal. I mean, I don't think that kicked in until academically things got tougher for you.
The earliest I remember feeling anxious was when I was 9 and I didn't feel comfortable in my own school. Before that, I'd been bullied, but I never felt like anxiety that I did. I mean, I might have done, but I can't remember feeling it. And I just remember from 9, it just went downhill anxiety-wise, and it definitely hit its peak at my A-levels when I couldn't even concentrate on my A-levels anymore. But I still got to university, and that makes me feel very proud of myself that I managed to accomplish that.
We're very proud of you and where you got to at this point.